Hi guys, it's Raya. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another storing photo cards video. This one is quite smaller than my normal storing photo cards videos, mostly because those usually coincide with me receiving a package from Ryokyo. Since some things have happened with Mercari Japan, which I guess I'll talk about at some point when I'm storing the cards, but I was going to wait until I get my next package to store these ones and store them all together, but because now I'm going to try and hold off and send off that package as late as I possibly can, I've decided to just store these photo cards now. It seems like a decent amount of cards, but there are two 17 OT13 sets in here and a Stray Kids OT8 set, so once you take that out, it's actually not that much, so I'm expecting this to be a short one today. But there are a few cards in here that I am very excited about storing and have been waiting to store. So we are going to just jump into it today. And I guess since I don't have as many cards today, this one can be a little bit more chill, a little bit more chatty. I think that could be fun. So starting off with 17 things today. So this much is 17, this much is other groups. Also, I don't know how this lighting is, but I hope it's okay. It is very dreary here, but you can probably also hear my air conditioner because it is typical, disgusting Australian storming, but also very hot weather, which we love. It's been storming on and off all day today, so if on and off. So if it randomly starts pouring rain in the middle of this video, I apologize, but we will just have to work with it. But for the OT13 binder today, we have these ones. So I have a set from Carrotland and the Season's Greetings set, and then I have the fabled Dogyom one side card. I was just listening to Hey Buddy as I was clearing off my desk to film this video because I just watched Going 17 and Dino with his Hey Burpee of NonAlbum. It was adorable and got Hey Buddy stuck in my head, but we have a member of Hey Buddy line. So if you are a regular watcher of this channel or have seen, I guess, any other storing photo cards video of mine, I always say this Dogyom is on the way. I have him secured. He's just being held hostage by America, which very much was the case. I got this card in a group order, but then weird things happened where the United States blocked off non-letter postage to Australia and vice versa as well. But because this also came with like the postcard and other things from the album, the group order manager sent it in wanted to send it in a rigid mailer, which is perfectly fine, and that's honestly what I wanted, but because that's technically not a letter because you can't bend it, she couldn't send it. And so that went on for months, and then she posted it off again a couple of days before Christmas, and I received it like a week and a half ago. Like, that's how long it took, even when the postage was allowed. So that is a whole thing, but he's here and he is in my hands and he is perfect, and oh my gosh, he's gorgeous, and he is finally going to finish my one side set. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting for this card to finish this set for so long, and I am so happy that it is finally finished. It is so gorgeous, and I feel like we might have a similar situation with this Wanu because my god, is this boy going for expensive prices. I luckily pulled this card, so didn't have that problem with this era. I honestly find Jong'an easier to obtain, which is insane, but maybe one day we will finish this this Attica set before their June comeback, according to Hype's schedule. A full album. I'm really excited about that. And then next up we have Carrotland things. So I did get the Ruggety for last year's Carrotland. And the next Carrotland is like 2 seconds from happening, when this one happened 2 seconds ago, and I'm only storing cards for it now. But I got the Ruggety through a group order for the second set of releases, so it was already late anyway. But then Weverse sent the group order manager the bike tee PCs instead of the rugged tee PCs, which meant that I ended up having both because they sent these PCs separately. So now I have the set that I originally was supposed to have, and I can store them away. So we have Coops. I really loved both of the sets, honestly, for the two different shirts, but I liked the rugged shirt better in terms of like the actual shirt because I will be wearing it. We have Bond Jongan. Shua. The Vespa in the background, I think. Horanghe Hosh. Oh my gosh, speaking of Horanghe, I said I can go on tangents this episode, right? Episode video. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm like obviously completely not sponsored because Starbucks doesn't care who I am. But oh my gosh, they have like Year of the Tiger things at Starbucks, and I got this drink bottle and it is the cutest thing in this whole entire world, and I love it with my whole heart. Oh my gosh. I am turning 24 this year, which means that I am Year of the Tiger. So like the fact that there is so much tiger stuff out this year is phenomenal. But we have Wanu. We have Binghao. Please focus on him. Thank you. And I'll put him in the right spot this time. And then Mingyu. That's for my carrot version cards for Ataka. I had these two swapped somehow. But Togyum. He's so beautiful. The star of today's video, honestly. And then Sungwan. I always look at him and get conflicted about whether to say Sungwan or Mr. Boo. Hence the hesitation there. But there is that set. And so I actually have them both, which I guess is really cool. And then this will be for the memory book. That is it until Season's Greetings, wherever I put that. Here. Here's the set for the 2022 Season's Greetings. I also had issues with this. I do own it. But the reason that I didn't unbox it on the channel is because first off, I got it late to start off with, but then because I got it through a group order. But then my group order manager accidentally sent me the Japanese Season's Greetings when I ordered the Korean one, which meant that I had to send back all of the Japanese parts of the Season's Greetings to them, and then they sent me the Korean equivalents, and it was a whole thing. But we're here now, which I mean I guess is cool because I got to see both sets in person, but would have preferred not to have done that, but it worked out. Please don't escape me, Coops. Okay, we have Tall. I think this is one of his best photo cards, like period. It is so cute. And Gorgeous Jongan. Shua, who's really becoming quite the comedy king. I really love that for him. Hoshi. On him. Minghao. Mingyu. Dogyum. And Sungwan. Okay, and then that is the 2022 Korean Season's Greetings set, obviously minus my top 4. But that is all for my 13 binder. And also I did fix these. I also have gone through and changed everything that I had in a spread in like all of my 17 binders isn't in a spread anymore, but that's a whole different situation for another day. Okay, and then for non-album, we just have the exact same things again, but for the members that I collect, I guess except June, this is a separate, but we have these 3. So for Vernon, this one is his Carrotland Rugged Tee. And then I'm going to put the, I don't know what they called these. The like code card for the making video for the Season's Greetings. I'm just going to put that on this page. I mean, that kind of makes no sense. I'm just going to put it here with his stuff. I put it in a black sleeve because the card's white, but we'll see how that ages if I keep it like that. But and then for Season's Greetings things, which I have decided to collect fully for Season's Greetings and for fan club kits, which is why the setup is a little bit different. But here we have his Korean season's greetings card. I will be getting his Japanese one back, even though I technically already had it, but that was a mistake. I'll be getting it from Mercari. And then for Uzi, here's his Kyland Ruggety and season's greetings. This card is so stunning. He's honestly so beautiful. Then we have the exact same again for Chan. Who has been nothing short of hilarious lately. I can't. Like, this latest go 17, him just like running after Mingyu, screaming at him, "You're terrible, you can't do it, you'll never win first place." The best encouragement I think anyone could ever ask for. But that was all that we have for NonAlbum today. And then for album cards, we don't have that many. We just have the Messenger cards, which were a part of that group order from America. And then we have 2 very exciting album cards. Okay, so for the first page, which is very rare that we have something for, I've also done some reorganizing since you last saw this binder, but I'm thinking of swapping out the pages, and that's why I've reorganized it, but that doesn't matter. But we have one of the last 4 cards that I need to complete my Dino collection, and I actually have his other boyz card on the way as well, so it's literally just those 2 teenage cards that I still need for him. But we have, I don't know which version this is, let me check. Okay, so here we have his hide version card from boyz, which goes in this first slot. I found this one and one of June's from a local Australian seller for a really good price, which was awesome. And then I actually got both of their other boyz cards in a set from Mercari because the seller had them together. Like this one Dino card, this one June card, the 2 that I need. It was perfect. But there is that one. And then next we have AL1, and we will finally be finishing this page, which is we'll be finishing it with this adorable Uzi, which I got from the same seller as the boyz cards. But there's AL1, all finally finished. These cards are so beautiful. I really love the Polaroid style. They're so cohesive. And then the back. But okay, that is AL1 finished, and then we will flip right to the very back for the Messenger cards. So we have both of Vernon's and one for Dino. So Messenger did concept cards that look just like HMVs, or like, you know, the literal teaser photos for the album, but you know, it is what it is. So here's Brennan's one side one, and his beside one. At least this one isn't upside down HMV. So there we go. That is also my Vernon Your Choice special cards little 9-pocket page finally finished. Then for my Dino things, this is where the other one will go. So for him, I got the one side version. There we go. This is how his little pre-order benefit fan sign page card is. Fan sign card page is going. Okay, and then lastly for 17 we have June. So we'll use our trusty candle once again to keep this binder open. And I have 3 cards for him today, so the same 2 as everyone else, Season's Greetings and Ruggety, but then also one of his boyz cards, which I will also have to check the version. Okay, so this is June's Seek version card for boyz, which helps that this is the empty slot. Oddly enough, the last 2 cards that I bought on Mercari Japan, which I guess I'll talk about that, were 2 more of his teenage cards, not that one, these 2. So I still need the white one, but the green and the Rose Quartz and Serenity I found in a set, and that was the last thing that I think I'll be buying from Mercari Japan. Mercari Japan made the decision to essentially cut off Neokyo. technically Nyokyo was not in a position to be buying from Mercari Japan, because Mercari Japan technically don't accept technically don't accept orders from companies. So Mercari has officially made the decision to cut off Nyokyo and not allow them to buy from their marketplace anymore. I really enjoy using Nyokyo and I like their proxy. So the way that I think I'm going to move forward, I did post on my story that, like, as soon as I found out, I got, like, really sad, annoyed, and posted to my story that, like, oh, I guess I have to change proxies now. But I don't think that's going to be the answer. Nyokyo are working on offering purchasing from Frill, from Rakuten, and which is, like, essentially a direct competitor to Mercari Japan. And from what I've seen, because I did scroll through there a bit, a lot of listings seem to double up between the two sites, as in sellers list their items on both, and then just wherever it sells first is wherever it sells. So I want to say that hopefully everything goes okay with them setting that up, and I think that I still will continue to use Nyokyo in the future, but not with Mercari Japan. So big rip to Mercari Japan on this channel after my next Nyokyo haul, which will have the last things that I purchased on there in it. But yeah, I think Mercari Japan cutting off Nyokyo is, for me at least, the end of Mercari Japan, not the end of Nyokyo. But regardless, everything should be okay, and I should still be able to purchase Photocards just fine, just not from Mercari Japan. But that being said, those are the ones for June. So as I was talking there, I put away his Ruggety and his Season's Greetings card. This one is also particularly adorable. I love this one a lot. But yeah, he's gonna have to move out of this binder. There's literally only this page and like a couple after the non-album stuff. But yeah, he's gonna have to move out of here. Because I got those teenage cards and like nothing fit anymore, I had to shuffle every single card over a page, which doesn't really seem like it's a big deal, but it's a big deal. It's so annoying to have to do that. So I think he's definitely going to end up in a binder, like a ring binder, where I can easily move things around whenever I need to. But that is June today and the end of 17 for this video. Okay, and since I have my camera set up at a good angle for these Sanrio binders, let's talk about this one. If you watched my Shop With Me on Mercari Japan video, which I put out recently, which I guess has not aged very well, I talked about how I bought just like spur of the moment clown purchased Sungyeon's full Maverick set and some of his thrilling cards. He is my third bias in the boys, and while I don't think I can pick him up fully, I'm thinking that I'll do a little mini collection for him, kind of like I do for June. Literally all that's in here right now is this one Chase pre-order benefit and the one card that I pulled from Splash for him. And I barely have anything in it today either, because everything is going to be from that Nyokyo package. But we can put away the two cards that I have. So I have one from Maverick and one from Thrilling, although that being said, the seller that I bought this card from, she included this sparkling card as a freebie, which was super sweet. And I actually kind of really love this card purely because it is a misprint, which I'm assuming is why she included it as a freebie. But I think it's like super cool because you can see how it was like made and how like the silver avoided where the text would be, and I really like it. I do already have this one coming from Mercari Japan, and so that one most likely won't have this misprint, but I think I'm honestly just going to keep this one in the back here because I want to keep it, because I think that misprint is super awesome. But since I have another one on the way, it doesn't have to be in the actual collection, but he will live there. And then for Maverick, I have his after Thrilling I have his unit card for Mood. So his unit cards are all with Hangyeon. Love them both, oh my gosh. But the sets that I bought on Mercari Japan It's up with all of his solo cards and his ID card, but only the other 2 units. So I just had to get this one separately, and I got it from an Aussie seller, which is why I have it now. But here is my little Sangyeon curated collection, I guess, little Sanrio binder. Honestly, when I see Cinema Roll, I think of from AB6. Honestly, I might just put a picture of him here, because how is this anyone else but from AB6? But there's absolutely no way my AB6 collection could fit in here, and it's super cute, and so this is going to be where Sangyeon lives, at least for right now. Like, because his collection might end up being ridiculous in the end as well, but for now it fits in here. Lovely. Okay, and then speaking of AB6, I have a couple cards for them today. I have, for 6 cents, I have this Ujin, which is super stunning. Someone in the back there. No idea, but we have this one for this page. It's the reds totally match. It doesn't even matter that this Youngmin isn't from this album. It's fine. So we have that one, and then also for Ujin, I have one from Have a Dream, which is this one. So I only have one left for his set, and I still do not have a single Have a Dream card for I don't know what the deal is, but they literally don't exist. I have almost Daewi's full set. I don't collect Daewi. I mean, I might want to do this album OT4 in the future, which I guess is why I bought those Daewi cards, but I found them for really good deals. So yeah, no but for my little page of random Donghyun cards, I have this one from Vivid, which goes with the one that I pulled. Okay, super cute. And then the very last one is for my pre-order benefit page, which clearly will have to be split or extended or something in the future. I'm thinking about collecting Absolute 6 properly, because look at these cards, they're stunning. But I have this card. It is Ujin's Salute, my music taste card, and I think it is genuinely my favorite Ujin card. It very well might be. This one, the Have a Dream Everline card, might beat it out or be an equal first, but this card is so stinking cute. Oh my actual gosh. Yay! Okay, I got him from a seller in the US, which I was worried about because of all of that stuff with the group order, but he arrived super quickly, which is interesting. But hey, I'm very glad that I got him, because this card has been ridiculously overpriced on Mercari Japan, and we are not about that. Okay, so next in my little Stray Kids mini binder, I didn't buy any copies of Christmas Evil, because I don't collect for Stray Kids, and the Christmas concept wasn't particularly my favorite, but I did see someone on the Australia Facebook group selling a full set of the Dipe pre-order benefits for, I think it was like literally $5 for them all. So I got them because they are super adorable, like, oh my gosh, and aren't particularly the Christmassy concept, so I'm very happy to have them. So they're going to go across the spread here. It says Chan. Okay, not both of you. Minho. Tangmin. So many idols have been wearing like the safety goggles lately. It's very interesting. And Hyunjin. Jisung. This card is so pretty. I don't know what it is. I think I really like this hair on him, but oh, it's so stunning. I also bought his selfie photo card from the album, not the Christmas one, the other one, the one with the purple hue, and that's gonna go here, and that's just gonna be it for me in this album. But Felix. And Sungmin. And Lian. There we go. So there is the Giant Pop set, which I think everyone has seen 10,001 million times at this point, but now I own it. But I did pre-order one limited copy of Ordinary. So I will have one copy of that album at least. Okay, and then in my little wavy binder, I don't have anything for Kun or for Yang Yang today. I actually have some cards for WinWin. I have also been clowning and buying random WinWin cards because I love him so much and I wanted some of his cards, and so I have some resonance cards for him. This is actually the exact card that I pulled in my future album, but I ended up trading him with my friend who pulled this Kun, so that I could have this one to fill this space. But then when I wanted WinWin stuff, I actually bought a Hendery, which I have on the way, to trade her for this WinWin, but she just gave me my side of the trade the last time I saw her, because that's not where that goes, is it? No, this doesn't even make sense. Hold on. Okay, she gave me my side of the trade when I last saw her, and then I would give her Hendery, obviously, when I have him. Okay. This is a 127 card, I know, but it's WinWin, and WinWin lives in my wavy binder. But my little heart does pray every day that we will see him back in 127 someday. Okay, so that card is first. And then res and not enough pages. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a mishmash situation for now. I think I left that first spot there because I do really want his Cherry Bomb card, which I do. And I guess one day I will end up with it, but for now we don't have it. So we're going to have to put cards on the back of this just because I don't have any pages left. I'm getting some in that order when it comes, but it's not going to come for at least a couple weeks at this point. Okay, so this one's passed. So Resonance passed will go there. Which I also pulled. I pulled his set for part 1. And then Future will go here. And then for part 2 I have his Departure ID. I don't have his selfie yet, so I guess I'll just put that there. And then I have his set for Arrival, which I guess will just live on the back here. So here's his selfie. And his access card. Okay, and then there is my little odd WinWin section, which will be split up when I get more pages. Okay, and then the final little binder today is my random little casual collects binder. I went through and I made these little fillers, and I think that they're super cute. I really love them, but I have one card for EXO, one card for Pentagon, and then a few cards for Twice. So we have a little bit of everything today. So I did get my Kisses version album for Peaches, which my friend got me for Christmas. Just a very late Christmas. And so that one will go here. This is obviously the card that I pulled. It is super cute. I was thinking I want to collect this version fully, which is why there's the empty spots here, but we'll see how things go. These have been going for quite a bit, I've seen. But then moving on to Twice. I have some cards for Tsui today. So I have one for Summer Nights, one for Eyes Wide Open, and then things for Formula of Love. So I did a trade for this card from Summer Nights. I actually traded an Ataka Carrot version card for this one, which was fun. And then this is one that I have for Eyes Wide Open. I do usually just trade for Twice cards, so there's no point in me saying this was a trade, that it's most likely a trade. Then I have two more for Formula of Love. I'm pretty sure this was the first one. We have our Women in STEM concept. And then this one will go next to the macaron one. Just as stunning, so beautiful. And then I still have two that I'm missing from this album in terms of the selfies. Yes. And then someone that I traded with included this Polaroid that they printed, and I think it is So stunning. I honestly might just pop it on the back here because I want it to be in here because it's so cute, but yeah, she might just live there, I think. Okay, and then very last we have Pentagon. I did set up for in a different little binder and was thinking about fully collecting cards for Shinwon because he has become my Pentagon bias. If you watch my videos, you know that I always say I don't have a bias in Pentagon because I love them all, and I do love them all, but my bias is Shinwon, so there you go. But with everything that happened with Mercari Japan, I'm gonna put that idea on hold for now and see. It's something I might pick up in the future, but for now we're putting that on hold. But for Invite You, I do have this Yanan, which I saw someone selling for a really good price on Facebook, so I snapped him up because he is so stunning, and he'll be the first one and the only one I have on the way for the set. I did buy one album from Makestar. I don't know what round it is, Makestar round whatever, but I'll be getting one pre-order benefit from that and then one random version of the album, so if I don't pull Yanan, I'll have another card to put in here. But yeah, that is all that we have for Pentagon today, and then the end of this video. I said that I thought that this was going to be shorter than normal, but I also feel like I ranted a lot about different things, so we'll see. But regardless, I really hope that you enjoyed either way. Thank you again so much for watching. Please, 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 please stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.
오케이, 헤이 퍼피, 어서 나와봐.
대화를 좀 하세요 우리.
자 그러면 우지 씨부터 가시죠.